Alright, this is gonna be a fun one. Um, so I'll do my regular spiel. What's up, guys? Technical Logan here. Um, Today I have a video on the Leafs. I teased it yesterday, with that announcement. But before all that, if you like the content, subscribe. That's all I ask. We just hit 200 subscribers, uh, last night or this morning, and I'm eternally grateful for that. I'm just some kid behind the camera with a speech impediment talking shit about sports. You know, it's I'm definitely not the best one out there, but I think I'm unique. Anyways, so for all of you that don't follow hockey, hockey is a fantastic sport. Very high pace, very physical, very thrilling too. Unlike football, when a team goes up at like 14 points and you kind of already know it's over, at any point a team can burst out for like 5 goals in under a minute. Um, I think that's happened a couple times. And in recent years, scoring has gone up a fuck ton. Like, Connor McDavid, who's the best player in the league at the moment, scored 150 points. He only got 130 something this year because he was injured. Nikita Kucherov, he's a Russian player on the Tampa Bay Lightning. He is an absolute unit. He won the scoring title, had 100 assists, I think like 40 something goals, something like that. Like hockey now is the best it's been since like the early 90s. Um, Anyways, I'm a Toronto Maple Leaf fan. Um, it's shitty. It really is shitty. Um, like in recent years, we've had some of the best teams we've ever had in our history. Um, we got Austin Matthews, the best goal scorer in the league, who's won three of the last four scoring titles. Last year he didn't win it because he was injured, and he only got 40 goals. Like the dude is unreal. So, and then we have Nylander, breakout year. I'll get into that. Mitch Marner, elite winger. John Tavares, very overpaid, but such a well-rounded player. Morgan Riley, one of the best defensemen in the league. Joseph Wall, a young goaltender that looks like he has a ton of promise. But okay, so let's go back to a week and a half ago. Boston. Um, the Boston Bruins have always been our fucking kryptonite. We've never been able to beat them in our history. Doesn't matter who's on the team, who's not on the team, they always beat us. 2013, Game 7, Patrice Bergeron overtime win. 2019, Game 7, absolutely shut down. No competition. Then 2024, Game 7, William Nylander looking incredible. He went off. He's a guy that single-handedly won multiple games for this team. If it wasn't for Nylander, that series would have been over in 5. Um, you know, did I say Morgan Riley too? He's good. But, so, we lose in the first round again after making it to the second round last year. Um, this still was the best team I've ever seen. Uh, Physical, high scoring, defensive, goaltending. It wasn't really there to start, but Joseph Wall really stepped up. Um, Coaching was phenomenal. That is the one part of the team that didn't need work. Like Sheldon Keefe, he came in and I was skeptical, right? Um, Obviously an AHL coach in the Marlies, he had success there. He had a small playing career on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nearly was on the Cup winning ones in '04, my birthday. Um, but like I know you need to do something to change it up. But you're not gonna find a coach like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you'll get the next Joe Quenneville. You know, but like you're not gonna find a coach with that balance. You know, Sheldon Keefe knew when to be tough, but knew when to be soft. Mike Babcock, probably the most one of the most decorated coaches of all time, was an absolute fucking buffoon here. Yes, he brought the team back to success. We had a ton of regular season success. None in the playoffs when it fucking mattered. Um, you know, then you go back to who was before that? Was that Brian Burke? Brian Burke was, great analyst, absolute fucking buffoon as a coach. Um, or no, he was the GM. Never mind. It was Randy Carlisle. Yeah, Randy Carlisle. Complete fucking buffoon. Um, I'm pretty sure he's in Vancouver. Any team that's had him will tell you that guy is an absolute fucking buffoon. Did not know how to call a play for his wife. Um, was terrible with connecting to his players and all of the above. Um, then let's get into the GMs. Uh, let's see, who should I start with? Brian Burke, as I mentioned. No comment. Uh, who was. Hold up, I'm gonna look it up here. I'm completely blanking on who was after Brian Burke. Bear with me here. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so after Brian Burke in uh, January 2013, Dave Norris took over until April 12th of 2015. That was at a time when we weren't winning shit and we were wasting Phil Castro's career. Then after that, Lou Lamoriello, July 23rd, 2015 to August 30th, 2018. Lou had the success in New Jersey, if I'm correct, where he won multiple cups. He had that team running like a well-oiled machine. I liked Lou. I thought he made a lot of good trades. He made some stupid ones, but I liked him. Kyle Dubas, the last GM before Brad Treliving. He said he'd keep all four. He said he'd keep the core four. He kept it. He signed Matthews. He signed Marner. I don't, I don't, did he sign Nylander? I think Brad Treliving might have done that one. But I'll give him this. He built the team to succeed. And then, after winning the playoff round, we fired him. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with that call, but kind of odd. And then Brad Treliving, May 31st, 2023 to the current day. Now, Brad Treliving, I had immediate concerns about. I I thought what he did in Calgary was completely fucking retarded. I don't care if this gets shadow banned. Um, you know, trading to Chuck for a 30-gold winger, yeah, he had the same amount of points. Well, you're not gonna fucking keep him that long. You sign him to a giant 10 or $11 million contract, which we know a lot about here in Toronto, and he fucking completely falls back. Um, then he gets fired from that team. And I'm gonna give him this. Calgary, I live very close to Calgary, so we have a lot of Calgary fans around me. They have this pattern where they're absolutely dominant one year and then completely shit the next. And then when Brad Treliving was there, he would make the dumbest fucking decisions I've ever seen. Like, he isn't a Gus Snow or any other shitty GM you want to talk about. But the guy is so perfect at taking one step forward and then 5 steps back. Something we know a lot about here in fucking Toronto, dude. You know, um, fucking Kessel, for instance. Let me grab my Kessel jersey. Yeah. Yeah. Outside of my TJ Watt jersey, this is my favorite jersey I have. Oh, come on. There's one. Yeah. Should have put this on at the start of the video. Just so you see the back of it. Oh shit. I don't know, you probably can't see the name. I'm dumb. Phil Kessel. 6 years. Elite winger. Phenomenal goal scorer. Everybody called him fat and lazy and all this shit. But he was one of the fastest fucking players on the ice. He still was when he was playing last year. Then, we traded him to fucking Pittsburgh, who at the time I was cheering for. I was one of those kids that would just bounce between teams. As of 2017, I've gone back to the Leafs, and I haven't gone back anywhere else. But, Phil Kessel, perennial 30, 20, 25 goal scorer, 50 to 60 points, on a team where his best fucking center was Tyler Bozak. No disrespect to him, who he then went to St. Louis and won a fucking cup after. And then Phil Kessel goes to Pittsburgh, back-to-back Stanley Cups. Should have been MVP for both of them. I don't care what you say. I know the Conn Smythe, whenever a big market team wins it, they give it to their best player. They did it with Sidney Crosby, even though Phil Kessel players harder. They did it with Ovechkin, even though Evgeny Kuznetsov was clearly the best player in the playoffs. No disrespect to them. They are two of the greatest players to ever play the game. But Phil Kessel deserved at least one of those Conn Smythes. And then, they lose the next year. They trade him. And then they fucking ship him to Arizona where he's left to rot. And Then he ends up going to Vegas and wins a third Stanley Cup. I don't think he's coming back to the league, but Hall of Fame career. One of my favorite players of all time. Uh, well, you can go through the entire fucking history of this team. Matt Sundin, perennial goal scorer, still the leader in points for now. Wasted his fucking career. We traded with the Nordiques, or the Colorado Avalanche now. For yeah, it was, I forgot who. I know we traded Wendell Clark to them, I think. When we traded Matt Sundin, for Matt Sundin, wasted his fucking career. When that team, the Colorado Avalanche, if you didn't know, became one of the best fucking teams in the 90s and early 2000s. Um, it's I really think this team is fucking cursed. In in the 1960s and 70s, we end up hiring a GM by the name of Harold Beller. Right after, like, we won 3 cups in a row. We had 13 in total, I think. We hired this guy. He bankrupted the fucking team, traded everybody of value, multiple scandals, fucking everything. And ever since then, this team just hasn't won shit. Not a President's Trophy. I don't. If we won the division, it's very fucking infrequently. I can't remember the last time we did it. Um, but then we get to 20, 2016 draft. Austin Matthews. The year before that, in the Connor McDavid draft. Mitch Marner. The year before that, William Nylander. And then I'm pretty sure in 2013 too. That's when we got Morgan Riley. Or it was 2012. I can't remember. Then you know going from the shittiest team for over like half a decade, ever since that bullshit call against the Kings in the playoffs, we haven't even sniffed a conference final. Then we have this young team. We bring in Mike Babcock, the the savior in Detroit, the guy that fucking managed to win multiple cups, 20 years running that twin team like a well-oiled machine. Pavel Datsyuk, um, Ron, that Franson guy, Nick Lidstrom, all these Hall of Famers, multiple cups, multiple division titles. Um, Comes here, finally gets his team in the playoffs. Back to back to back to back, multiple 100-point seasons. Austin Matthews turning into a perennial goal scorer. Um, and then it was first round against Washington, first round against Boston, first round against Boston. Okay, let's get rid of fucking Mike Babcock, who was a problem. Like he was going to players' phones, bossing them around. There were talks of like physical and mental abuse. Um, maybe that worked in the 90s and early 2000s, but in this sensitive fucking culture, you can't even lay a fucking pancake on anybody, let alone call someone pathetic or stupid, because we're all a bunch of fragile fucking sons of bitches. Anyways, so, Babcock, turns out he's a bad coach. He's gone. Sheldon Keefe comes up from the Marlies, and he gave us some of the greatest years we've had on this team. You know, he outperformed Mike Babcock. Like, all our players had career years. Uh, Matthews, multiple 100-point seasons. Marner, a 99-point season. William Nylander, multiple point per game seasons, and a 99-point game this season, which should have been 100, but a couple of his goals and points got called back. And then we get to this year in the playoffs. Boston. It's always Boston. Uh, you know, we get the series tied up 1-1 after game 2. Then we lose the next 2. And then William Nylander decides, fuck this, I am bringing this team to the second round. Single-handedly won game 6. Huge part of the reason they won game 5. Single-handedly brought them to overtime in game 7. And then fucking David Pastrnak scores in overtime. We go home again. Even though they lost that series, that was the best fucking series I've ever seen. I was unable to watch it for personal reasons, but my dad was keeping me updated on that. And just fucking crazy. You know, I expected somebody to be fired, somebody to be traded. I expected Brad Treliving was going to fire Sheldon Keefe. Like, coaching is the first place you look when your team doesn't succeed. I think had William Nylander not had the performance he did, I think he would have been gone. Mitch Marner might be gone. Matthews, no chance in hell you trade him. He legitimately is the second best player in the league and probably the most marketable and the highest paid player, of course. Like, you're not gonna find another coach like Sheldon Keefe. Sheldon Keefe, not perfect, obviously. I don't think any coach is perfect. Except Steve Kerr in the NBA. That guy is fucking unreal. And Bill Belichick, of course. I don't know. After he lost Tom Brady, though, he went to the shitter. But Sheldon Keefe, he was the perfect balance behind a player coach and a tough coach. He connected with every player in that locker room. Like, a lot of people knew him from the Toronto Marlies, the AHL affiliate. He knew when to lay it down, though. He knew when to give his players shit. Last year, against Tampa, the reigning back-to-back Stanley Cup champion. No, not reigning at the time. They lost to Colorado. But three finals in a row and nearly beat Colorado. Beat them in 6 games. I honestly thought that series was just going to go to 7. We were going to fucking lose. Then we won 1 game against Florida, losing 5 though. This year, this team had an entirely different mindset, an entirely different game. They were all called weak and just skill and no brawn. This team beat the fuck out of people, especially in the series against Boston. Austin Matthews is turning into mini Alexander Ovechkin with higher goal scoring capabilities. Um, Obviously, the previous record in the Cap era for most goals in a season was 65 by Alex Ovechkin. Matthews got 69. Nice. Nearly 70. You know, if he wasn't injured last year, he probably would have beaten McDavid for the Richard Trophy last year. Um, he already has three of them. One Ted Lindsay. Uh, I think did he win the Hart? I don't know if he did or not. Let me check. Oh, yeah, Ted Lindsay in 2022. That was the first year he got 60 goals. Yeah, he was injured last year, but he only scored 40 goals. You know, nothing really impressive. But yeah, it's just I don't even know. Brad Treliving, I gave you a shot. I have no fucking faith in you, dude. I really don't. I don't know why the fuck we went with you. Um, yeah, no disrespect to you personally. Personally, probably the nicest guy ever. As a GM, you're an absolute fucking tool, dude. Like, I knew that Matthew Tkachuk trade. That just says everything right there. But, yeah. This is nearly a 30-minute video, so if you guys sat through this and listened to me bitch about this stupid motherfucker for nearly 30 minutes, thank you. Um, I, I really have no kind of like light at the end of the tunnel for you. I think this team is fucking cursed. Like there's no other way around it. But yeah, that's it for now. Later.